Thanks for tuning in again, everybody. We're back with your favorite podcast, Luca's Tigers and Bronze. Oh my.
What's up, Luca Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Luca's Tigers and Bronze. Oh my. Cage, you know what I have on my mind?
Nothing. You're swimming in the sea of yoga and incense and Mexican ladies. I don't know. What do you got on your mind there today?
I want to talk about Larry Legend, and I'm trying to understand
okay.
what is going on with these vintage cards. So what confuses me, Cage, and maybe you'll help me here.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Bird was drafted in 78. He didn't play till 79.
Okay.
His rookie card, though, is the 1981 Topps. Is that right?
Yes.
How does someone, so we keep pushing people into, well, we don't push people anywhere, frankly, but we've talked a lot about modern, but we haven't covered vintage a ton.
Yep.
And there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of, it's tough to figure out the true rookie year of a guy like Larry Bird. And the second question I have is, why does his PSA 10 from his rookie year sell for significantly less than that trio card with Magic Johnson? Who else is on that card? I can't. What?
There's multiple versions, but the one it's Magic, Bird, and Julius Erving scoring leader card.
So those are my two questions. You know, how does one go about figuring out what's the true rookie? And two, why does the true rookie of Larry Legend actually sell for less than the trio?
Well, what are you considering the true rookie?
The 1981.
Well, how come?
I don't know enough about vintage. This isn't my area. So
I don't know that many people who would consider the 81 Topps Larry Bird card his rookie card. It's definitely his first solo card. It's not, normally, like when we talk about what's a rookie, what's not, right? It's in a major release and it's it's widespread, and it comes from a time where someone's actually played in the league. So you think of like Bowman cards; they're more prospect cards. They're not rookie yet because they haven't played in the league yet. And once they play in the league, they're rookie cards. So for Bird, the 80 Topps card is his rookie card. I mean, he had already played in the league. He won Rookie of the Year, I think, in 79. Right. And he was one of the scoring leaders. And 1980, he's on that card. I think the question you're asking is more of, there are cards of players that usually they're in the same year. Sometimes they're after, that are their first solo card that command a premium for whatever reason. I can think of a couple off the top of my head. Thurman Munson has a 1971 Topps card that is his first card by himself, because in 70 he's on a split card, gray border card. These cards, 70 and 71, have been the last couple of years of that Heritage has used. The throwback kind of cards that are in it from 30-year throwback. So you're familiar with those designs. The 71 card of Munson sells for significantly more than the 70 rookie does in high grade. Even though it's got the cup on it, it's got the thing that you see the second year. It's got like the All-Star rookie trophy on the card, but it's a real cool card. It's a black border, very condition sensitive. Another one I can think of is Cal Ripken. Cal Ripken had an 82 Topps card in the 82 Topps set, which is his rookie card, but it's one of those in 82 Topps. They had a tri-panel also card, not a ripped off card like this one, but tri card with each of the team's three rookies on it. You've seen similar cards, like I said. I think I've seen Acuna and Albies on a similar type of card as well, where there's three of them on the same card. They're the Braves rookie card, but in that one they had Baltimore's rookies, and Ripken was one of them. But in the 82 Topps traded set, he's got a really cool solo card that sells for more in high grade than the 82 Topps regular card does, even though it's a quote unquote later card. It's from the traded, like the updated series, you'd call it. rookies and traded.
So if I wanted to invest in just a Larry Bird card, right, and
Yep.
just a Larry Bird rookie card,
Yeah.
because to me, the scoring leaders card doesn't really fit the criteria of a rookie card for me, as just the way I invest. Where would I look?
Well, listen, that's going to be a personal preference of yours. The 81 tops, which is a solo card of his, it does fetch a hefty amount of money in high grade.
It does. Do you know the pop on that?
No, I'd imagine it's probably pretty low.
It is. So there's 3,221 graded. Okay. 3,221. And there's 37 that are graded with like a plus, and then there's 216 with a qualifier. There's only 57 PSA 10s.
Wow.
For Larry Legend, that's very few. And they fetch up to 18, 19,000. But that's not my play today. My play is to take a look at the PSA 9 and even the PSA 8. So the PSA 9 pop is 963. The PSA 8 pop is 1,696 without the qualifiers and all that stuff. The PSA 9 is $799 or best offer. And I think for people like me, like I love Larry Bird. I don't like Magic Johnson that much. So like I wanted to get that trio card, but I didn't want Magic Johnson on the card. So I started looking, and with vintage, what do we say? You gotta do your homework. So I start looking, and I really love this 1981 Topps card of Larry Bird. And the 10 is out of my price range, but the 9 is pretty realistic. $800 or best offer. I think that's a good deal. I think that's a great place to get into vintage. What do you think about that, Cage? Even though it's not the proven trio card.
So I like it. I don't like it, but I like it. You ready? So sometimes I'm all in on your stuff. So I am a guy who.
Well, this isn't my typical play, Cage.
Yeah.
This is not my typical play.
So I would say that my collection strategy has changed as well over the last couple of years. And I'm moving away from anything that's not a quote rookie card, even if it's something that is a quote questionable rookie card. You know what I mean?
What are you going to do with that holy grail laying in your basement?
Right. So I mean, and one of the cards that we can talk about that falls questionably into this list, and you can consider it, is the 51 Bowman Mantle versus the 52 Topps Mantle. It might be the only card I sort of make an exception for. What I was talking more about were,
I was talking about the Jordan Fleer. The Jordan Fleer isn't his rookie year.
Well, I would still consider the 86 his rookie card. Because even though he has star cards, they were never widely distributed. They weren't from a major manufacturer. They weren't, they weren't in like pack distribution. They were like distributed in these sealed team bags and that kind of stuff. So I consider that card still his first mainstream rookie card. Whereas an 81 Topps that follows an 80 Topps, it's going to be much more difficult for you to make the argument that an 81 Topps card is his rookie card. I mean, that in and of itself doesn't really matter. There's clearly collectability there, especially in high grade. I love it because, I mean, you didn't get prices on it, but the PSA 8, I see him for a little over $100. I mean, that's, you can't even get a bowl card for that now.
I actually have an interesting strategy when it comes to PSA 8s. I go for SGC old label 86s. And I hope that they bump up. And if worst, you're making money because they're so much cheaper than PSA 8s, but they're actually the equivalent, and really they're graded higher. And when it comes to SGC and vintage, they're really strict on their cards. Okay.
I mean, I definitely like it.
Because, for example, the SGC 86 sold for like $75 of the Larry Bird, where the PSA 8 sells for $200. So in that scenario, why not buy the SGC 86, which is how they used to grade it, right? And crack it and try to get a PSA 9. And if at worst, it comes back a PSA 8.
I love it. All right. Well,
did the cat bite your tongue?
No,
You like my
I'm
play
just
so much. I left Cage speechless, guys. This
no.
doesn't happen often. This does not happen often.
I'm looking at it. The only thing is, I mean, I'm more of it hesitating to say it. The old SGC labels, I get nervous with those. Probably not with a card like this. I'm sure you're fine. But the old SGC labels, I have had situations where I've attempted to cross over an old SGC label, and it came back as trimmed. And here I spent a lot of money on an SGC, slab, and I'm like, all right, well, I know it's authentic at least. SGC is a legitimate company. They're not going to put a problem there. Sure, if it doesn't come back with the grade I want, I get it. That's fine. But I would crack cards out of SGC and PSA would tell me they were trimmed. So that's scary, and it's a way to lose some money. So it wasn't really cat got your tongue. It was more of shit. Do I bring up that bad memory? So,
it ended up working out somehow, some way. But actually, on that point, I tried to cross BGS Quad 95 LeBron Chrome.
Yep.
And a BGS Quad 95 Kobe Topps 50th. Neither of them crossed. But those are high ticket items. Those are $5,000, $8,000 cards. And it got me to thinking, I don't think it's clear PSA isn't crossing cards like they used to.
Right.
But when it comes to cracking cards, I do think cheaper cards, there is a little bit of an opportunity because it's so low risk, right? You're at worst, You're into the investment for $75, $100, $150. I wouldn't crack out my LeBron Chrome that was $7,000. I don't have the stomach for that. But I would crack out a Larry Bird for $75 from SGC and try to get a PSA 8 or 9 because the risk is so low and it does have upside. So I'm switching my strategy when it comes to cracking or crossing to really lower end cards or lower price cards where there's less risk on the board.
I like it. I definitely do. I like it a lot. I'm trying to think what we got over here. So my play for today is one, it's going to be an odd one, right? So, and by the way, if you haven't listened to yesterday's episode, we're getting a lot of messages about this. If you haven't listened to yesterday's episode, Andrew's Kobe mutual fund is like it's the talk of the town, as is the last couple of minutes. If you didn't tune into the end of it, we give little, tidbits here. And, that LeBron refractor thing. I mean, there are people, we told you people are going to be posting about this and record price and blah, blah, blah. And people are sending us pictures. Oh, look at the new record price. But you guys know better because you listen to us. So, it's one of the advantages of a daily play. So here's another advantage, right? So Andrew and I, we eat, we drink, we sleep, we shit sports cards. So, but with the help of our listening audience and these Instagram groups, that if you have any interest in joining, please just send us a message. We'll get in. One of the listeners, maybe you'll remember who it was. I don't remember if it was Sammy or somebody who told us about it. Told us when this released. I didn't even know this existed. Maybe it's new this year. I think they might have had it last year. But my play for today it's a fun one, right? So and it's timely, right? Hoops basketball. So it's a set that not everybody loves because, there's a lot of them out there, even though there's not a lot in high grades and it's a low end card. But hoops is usually kind of like an entry level, basketball play. It's a nice way if you want to buy a Zion this year, you can get it for inexpensive. Hoops just came out last week with a premium stock set that there are two of. There's like a typical retail one, which the cards are not numbered, but they're on a different stock, premium stock. And there's also these like Pulsar packs that come with it. I think they were available at Target, retail outlets for like $150. They're all sold out there. And people are selling the sets for like, almost double that, $250, $275, just sealed sets. That's not my play, not a sealed set. But my play is this. I read, although it's not confirmed, I read that there is a full print run of 8,000 of these sets total, which is nothing for our world, okay? And no one's looking for these things now, but there are people who are buying them and breaking them open because they want to take the Zion and the Ja, maybe the Tyler Hero out in premium stock and send it to PSA and grade it and get it to be the first one that's going up there. These things are hitting this week, all right? So they're hitting eBay this week and no one's looking for them because everybody's looking for Panini 1-and-1, which by next year, no one's going to give a shit about. So please don't waste your money on that. So anyway, no one's looking for
Panini 1 is the release.
Yeah, 1-and-1 is another release that just came out this past week. It got
it's
one
kind of
base
a cool.
card.
It's a cool looking one, right?
Yeah, there's some cool stuff in it, but it's the first year of it, and it's yet another Panini release that has RPAs that are numbered that are the same as every other RPA that's out there. I don't see any difference between that and the myriad of other products. Go ahead, please.
Can I ask you one question without getting you too derailed? Is
Sure.
this the most releases Panini's had in a 12-month period of time in history?
Probably, especially it seems like it because remember they were shut down for a little while. So they're trying to catch up to their normal schedule for next year and also put out all the releases. So, but there'll be more next year and there'll be more the year after because they'll continue to put out releases and more releases as much as the market will bear until it becomes a junk wax bubble and it explodes. Which I hope.
And by release, guys, by release, I don't mean like the number of Prism cards printed. I'm talking about the Prism, Optics, Select, Panini One.
Flawless, Immaculate, National Treasures, Hoops,
Chronicles,
Dunris,
Phoenix.
clearly Dunris, clearly Hoops, clearly my ass. Yes, there's a million friggin' things that are out there. Yeah.
So it is more than they've ever had.
I would venture to say that every year they put out more than the year before. Yes, I don't know the answer, but I feel very comfortable saying that in 2020 they had more than 2019, and that they will put out more in 2021 than they did in 2020. Because there's just so much demand for it. But back to the hoops play, right? So there are people out there who are opening these sets up. They're cracking packs to sell them, these Pulsar versions, and they have these premium stock sets out there. And they paid $150 for it to break it. They got some packs, and they figure that they're going to get their money back just on the Ja and the Zion, maybe the Tyler Hero. You know what that is? If you're a collector of somebody else, let's say you're a Darius Baisley guy, right? Or you're a collector in last year of Cam Reddish. I know Andrew loves Cam Reddish. Or if you're somebody who believes in any of these other players, let alone Luka as a second-year whole deal. I see him already popping up on eBay. They're a couple of bucks. Even the rookies, $3, $3.99 for a Darius Baisley. Now, this is a card that no one's looking at right now because no one knows it's out. But there are no other cards, not the Prism base card, not the Optic, you name it, that have a print run as low as this premium stock is going to be, right? And then in turn, you're going to have some low pops on the PSA 10s if you wind up grading them. So the play that I'm telling you is pick your rookie, right? I don't know who your favorite rookie from this set is going to be. I mean, if it's Zion, go grab a Zion. People are really not looking for these right now. If it's if it's Rui Hachimura, you can find a Rui Hachimura premium stock. If it's Eric Pascal, you can find them. RJ Barrett, a couple of dollars each. They're all on eBay. I see, some of those pull down ones, where it's pick your player, right? Seriously. There are team sets for a couple of dollars. You can get these. You can probably get decent versions of them, and you can probably, send them in and grade them and have a nice, collection piece for whoever your rookie is. I'm going to throw another fun one out there for you as well. In addition to the one that everyone was able to get at Target, the one with the Pulsar prisms, the packs. I don't know where this is released. I don't know if it was released on Panini's website. I didn't see it, but this is not not the one that I've seen. I guess I can look it up. It was on Panini's website. I think is where it is. They also release a premium stock, premium box set, right? That has versions of the card like checkerboards that are numbered to 149 and gold 101s as well. Now, I'm not telling you to go get the gold 101s, but why I'm bringing this up is people like to look for their rookies, the guys they like, when the release comes out. So right now, people are typing into their eBay search terms. They're typing in 1N1 Zion, 1N1 Ja, 1N1 Panini, 1N1 Tyler Hero. They're most likely not typing in Hoops Premium out of 199 Tyler Hero or Hoops Premium out of 199 whoever your guy is, right? But if you type that in, and I'll do it, you want to name me a rookie, Andrew? You want to just throw anyone out there for me? Jordan Bone? I know that's your favorite. You like the guy Bone.
Eric Pascal. Nova guy.
Eric Pascal, right? So,
how sick was that game winner? If you guys haven't watched that game winner in a long time, go back. It was the UNC Nova game. Good game. Sorry to derail.
So, I mean, they're available. They're on eBay already, and more of them are going to pop up. Because people are breaking these sets, and not everyone wants their Eric Pascal. And I see one right here now. It's less than $10 for the out of 199 hoops premium set Eric Pascal.
I love it.
No money on it at all. There's quite a few of them actually here on eBay for under $10.
Do you think because it's a premium stock, it's going to grade better?
I do. Also, it wasn't in packs. I mean, listen, if you happen to open your box up and my Phoenix Fire set, the Fanatic set that I opened, Joe Burrow was the last card in the box. So Joe Burrow was not gradable. The corner was dinged. Because in a box set that's not packed up the right way, the cards in the corners sometimes get banged around by the target stock people. So am I going to tell you every one of them is going to be perfect? Hopefully your Zion and your Ja are not the cards on the end of the set. But guys, this is really it's more of a I'm looking this way, so look the other way set. I'm going to tell you, there are people out there who know what this is, and they've been out for long enough that I just typed in for you, man, because I'm talking about the premium box, the ones that are numbered out of 199. I see one Tyler Hero that's up, and someone's asking for $1,599 for a PSA 9. Now, obviously, that's just an asking price. It's not going to get it, the whole 9 yards, but it's interesting, right? I mean, these are ones where I believe, because of the scarcity of them, that you can pick a couple of these up. Your rookies who you think they're going to have a good year this year, pay $3, pay $5, buy a few of them, send them off for grading in, a bulk sub, our next monthly sub. And, it's a card comes back as a 10 that you're going to be into for $15, $20, and sell for 100, 120, depending on who the rookie is, maybe even more. So be on the lookout because no one else is looking. And that's what I try to bring you guys. Hoops Premium.
I love it. Let me cap with a few things here, okay? Mm-hmm. One, so I appreciate you saying that the Kobe Mutual Fund play from yesterday was a big hit. Thank you. Tons of people reached out, and I'm going to get back to all of the messages, I promise. I got a really cool message from Christopher Stocky. And let me just read. It's his Instagram is.
Wait, 13. a guy reached out to you about mutual funds, and his name is Stocky. You can't make that up, man. Can't make it up.
You can't make that up. And I'll tell you why I'm telling you this. Well, he actually has a spreadsheet that he's put together for all of the Kobe rookies, and he broke them down by population, the percentage that it gems. Arbitrage opportunity, market cap. So I'm not going to be the one that's going to send this out to you guys, but Chris, if you're listening, thank you so much for sending me the spreadsheet. It's super helpful. And guys, his handle, if you want to reach out to him and make a connection, highly recommend it. It's 13 Publius 13, Publius 13, 13 Publius 13. So thank you, Chris. Second thing, I just got an email from Cardboard Gold Cage. Can I read it to you? Because I think this will really help people.
Sure.
He says, expect delays from FedEx and UPS from now until Christmas. I just read in the Wall Street Journal that UPS was limiting packages from the Gap and Nike this week. I've never heard of this occurring before, but just keep that in mind. So my point is, with some lockdowns going on in the USA, we're all shipping cards all the time. Just keep that in mind. I remember running into issues in April, May with this. So I think it's a good thing to be ahead of versus, something gets lost in the mail or there's delays or anything like that. So anything else for you, Cage?
No. I mean, listen, it's good advice. I mean, this is the holidays, man, and now everybody's home, so everybody's gonna be mailing everything everywhere. So, expect some delays. The only other thing I'll throw out there, I mean, we are really getting a lot in. If you have any cards for our monthly sub, you still have time to get them into us. If you haven't put them in the mail yet, just drop us a note, tell us that it's on its way, so we can be on the lookout for it and make sure we squeeze it in and get it in our sub. Okay.
And guys, what we did was we got a pretty big PO box. So never feel that you have to even let us know proactively that you're sending cards. Feel free to ship them and let us know. The PO box is insured, it's safe, it's locked. So all of your cards are going to be delivered. They're going to be kept there, and then we will let you guys know when we receive them. Anyone who's done business with us knows that we are highly communicable. Any questions, anything like that, we always get back to you, and we always let you know that we received your packages. hotshot he's amazing. He literally orders on eBay and has it already shipped and saved to our address at the PO box. It's no problem. It's no hassle. We actually set it up this way to help you guys. So feel free to use it at your convenience. Okay.
Yep. Any questions, guys, please feel free. And, thanks to everybody who's reaching out with all the questions you have and joining our Instagram group over the last couple of days. We've had a great response on that. And if you're listening to this and you have any interest in that, just let us know.
Shout out to my co-host, guys. I don't know how he does it. I woke up to 30 messages this morning, and I text Cage and I said, Cage, are you able to keep up with all of these DMs? He's so happy. He loves you guys. He loves interacting. He loves your questions. So
Listen,
it's amazing.
I love talking cards. So the more people who want to talk to me about cards, the better. Let's go.
Hi, Luca
Thanks,
Nation.
everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you for spending some time with us on another episode of the Lucas, Tigers, and Bronze Oh My podcast. Do us a favor and like, subscribe. You know what? Don't just like and subscribe. Everybody does that. If you like us, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies, tell everybody. And we hope you got something from spending some time with us today, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.